Have you ever navigated through life feeling the invisible weights of external expectations pressing upon your shoulders? In the silent, echoing chambers of history, there lived a man untouched by these external burdens, navigating his own path with silent strength and unwavering conviction, an individual not just celebrated for his unrivaled skill in battle, but also revered for embodying a life of authenticity and quiet resistance to societal pressures. His tale whispers through time, bearing lessons of silent strength and the art of remaining undisturbed by the world's fleeting judgments. Musashi's saga unfolds during a period of extraordinary turbulence in Japan's rich history, a canvas vividly painted with the strokes of ceaseless warfare and pivotal societal transition. Born in the year 1584, Musashi was not merely a survivor of his epoch. He thrived and ascended, carving his niche as an iconic and venerable figure within the elaborate tapestry of Japan's cultural heritage. Musashi was the enlightened author of the seminal treatise, The Book of Five Rings. Within its pages, he meticulously distilled both the quintessence of his unparalleled martial prowess and the timeless philosophy he espoused. Yet among the kaleidoscope of his myriad teachings, one imperative lesson reverberates with unparalleled resonance through the expansive corridors of time: the invaluable importance of living a life that is uninhibited by the often distorted perceptions and stifling expectations of others. The lesson of disregard. Musashi epitomized the archetype of the unattached and stoic warrior, floating above the pettiness, appearing almost ethereal in his disregard for societal concerns and judgments. For Musashi, the unrelenting and passionate pursuit of personal mastery and deep understanding was paramount, overshadowing all else. He moved through life with a graceful buoyancy, seemingly floating above the mundane and trifling concerns that occupied the minds and souls of those around him. His eyes, sharp and discerning, were fixed on a horizon known only to him, a vista of personal mastery and profound understanding that eclipsed all other pursuits and desires. This revered samurai, whose name would echo through the corridors of history, possessed a countenance and demeanor that whispered of a mind unshackled. For Musashi, each step taken was a deliberate dance between adhering to his internal compass and dismissing the cacophonous whispers of societal expectations and judgments. The relentless pursuit of his own understanding, of skills sharpened like the blade he wielded with unmatched finesse, superseded the superficial allure of societal validation. As we delve deeper, one might invariably wonder with piqued curiosity, how does a soul cultivate such liberating indifference amidst the echoing chambers of a culture so steeped, so deeply entrenched in rigid tradition and collective values? How does one carve a sanctuary of inner peace and focused determination within a storm of external pressure? The answer, as intricate as the tapestry of life itself, is elegantly simple in its core. It lies in the intentional cultivation of a relationship so deep, so intimately entwined with one's own inner world and identity, that the external fades into inconsequence. This relationship is not born out of relentless introspection alone, but nurtured through a conscious dialogue with the self, a dance of understanding and acceptance that fosters an environment wherein true identity can thrive uninhibited. Musashi was the embodiment of inner sovereignty, a rare and treasured trait affording him a focus so intense it was unshakable, paired with a confidence so profound it was unyielding in the face of challenge. To possess inner sovereignty is to truly understand and wholeheartedly accept oneself, to acknowledge and appreciate one's inherent worth without the incessant need for external validation. Consider Musashi's era. It was a time when honor and reputation were the twin pillars supporting the social edifice, yet Musashi fearlessly ventured off the trodden path. He explored the dark, hidden recesses of his soul without concern for approval or fear of disapproval from the society that surrounded him. Mastery over validation. For this solitary warrior, the journey toward mastery was not merely a path. It was a sanctified pilgrimage, a hallowed odyssey that required the unequivocal surrender of his being to the relentless pursuit of excellence. With eyes ablaze with unyielding determination and hands calloused from the tender embrace of his sword, Musashi walked the earth with a singular focus, dedicated to the altar of self-perfection and mastery. It is within the crucible of such intense, focused training and contemplation where the external world, with its unending cacophony of voices and opinions, begins to fade, gradually diminishing into the silent background of existence. As the external noise dwindles, the magnetic allure that external validation once exerted loses its hypnotic grasp, dissipating like mist under the relentless gaze of the sun. Musashi's life serves as a silent testament, a beacon illuminating the profound realization that when our actions are meticulously aligned with the deep, silent rivers of our convictions and passions, The cacophonous opinions of others fall gracefully to the wayside, rendered inconsequential by the towering majesty of purpose and self-belief. With each stroke, each movement practiced with meditative focus, Musashi wove a tapestry of enlightenment, demonstrating with silent eloquence that the symphony of life, when played with mastery, drowns out the insignificant whispers of doubt and criticism that emanate from external sources. Living authentically. Authentic living. What does it really mean? At its core, it's about being true to yourself, even when the world wants you to be someone else. Musashi's life is a powerful example of this idea in action. He wasn't interested in simply following the crowd or doing things just because everyone else was doing them. Instead, he focused on understanding himself, his values, and his passions, and then living in a way that was true to those insights. Living authentically doesn't mean you should just disregard or disrespect others. It's not about being rebellious for the sake of it or ignoring other people's feelings. Instead, it's about recognizing that your life is your own journey. You're the one walking in your shoes, making your choices, and facing your challenges. So it's crucial to make decisions based on what feels right for you, rather than simply trying to fit into someone else's mold. Imagine wearing shoes that are too tight or a shirt that's not your style. It's uncomfortable, right? Similarly, when we try to live by someone else's standards or expectations, it doesn't feel right. It's restrictive and can lead to feelings of unhappiness or unfulfillment. Musashi's story reminds us to take off those ill-fitting shoes, to shed the clothes that aren't truly us. Instead, he encourages us to find our own style, our own path. It's about listening to that inner voice, that gut feeling, and allowing it to guide us. These footprints represent our individual journeys, each one unique. They serve as a reminder that while we might walk alongside others or cross paths with many during our journey, our footprints, our choices, are ours alone. Embrace your path. Life is a grand, sprawling tapestry with every individual weaving their own unique thread into the intricate design. Musashi's thread was vibrant and unyielding, demonstrating that the road to mastery and fulfillment is not a well-worn path, but one that is often lonely and rugged, requiring unflinching determination and resolve. Just as Musashi's exquisite artwork showcases, each of us holds a brush with which we paint our lives. Each stroke is deliberate, bearing the weight of choices made and paths chosen. Every canvas is unlike another, reflecting the richness and diversity of our experiences and journeys. These aren't mindless strokes, but carefully chosen expressions of our true selves, each one contributing to the breathtaking panorama of our lives. It's crucial, as Musashi subtly teaches us through his life and art, to grasp that brush firmly and paint with conviction. Each stroke, no matter how insignificant it may seem at the moment, is a part of your masterpiece. Your canvas should mirror your true self, not an image constructed to conform to societal expectations or to garner the fleeting admiration of others. Welcoming every twist and turn, every high and low, with an open heart and a resilient spirit. Our journeys are unpredictable, often challenging and sometimes painful, but every step is a necessary part of the whole, contributing to the person we become. So how do we embrace our path like Musashi? It begins with recognizing and accepting that your journey is yours and yours alone. While others may walk beside you for a while, offer guidance or support, the steps you take are ultimately up to you. It's about moving forward with purpose and passion, regardless of external opinions and expectations. Musashi's life encourages us to adopt a mindset where external opinions don't sway us. Others' thoughts and judgments are like the wind. They are ever present, sometimes gentle, sometimes forceful, but always shifting and changing. While they can be felt, they should not have the power to uproot us or change our direction.